Class 8 students, we are on the next topic and we are on page number 14. Degradation of soil and conservation of measures. How the soil is being degraded and how we can take the different steps to conserve the soil. Soil erosion and depletion are the major threat to soil as a resource. Through soil erosion, these are the threat means, these are the drawbacks, these are the problems for the soil. Both human and natural factors can lead to degradation of soil. It's not the only human factor, it's natural factors also that leads to the degradation of soil, means that loses the soil fertility, helps in degrading the soil. Factors which leads to soil degradations are deforestation, overgrazing, overuse of chemical fertilizers or pesticides, rainwash, landslides and flood. So what are the factors that leads to the soil degradations? Deforestation, cutting down of forests. Overgrazing means animals are grazing the land. Use of chemical fertilizers or pesticides. Rainwash, landslides and floods. Some methods of soil conservation are listed below. These are the methods through which we can conserve the soil. First one is mulching. The bare ground between plant is covered with a layer of organic matter like straw. It helps to retain the soil moisture. In a bare ground, when plants are covered with layers of organic matters, like we have straw, okay, here the plants are being the plant layer has been done like a straw. It helps in retaining the soil moisture, which helps to gain the soil moisture, means water quantity. Counter barriers, stone, grasses, soil are used to build barriers along the counter. Trenches are made in front of the barriers to collect the water. Counter barrier, where see this is the counter plugging. Counters are being made of the building barriers, soil, grasses, so that which helps in collecting the water. Rock dam. Rock is piled up to slow down the flow of water. In the piece of land, rock is being piled up. Rock is being put. They prevent the gullies and further soil loss, which helps in preventing the soil degradation or which helps in conserving the soil. Terrace farming. See, this is the diagram of terrace farming. Here in the mountain area, terrace farming is being done. Broad flat steps or terrace are made on a steep slope so that flat surfaces are available to grow crops. They reduce the surface runoff and soil erosion. See, in the mountain, steps are being made. Okay, now it's a steep slope, flat surface are being made and crops are grown over here. So it helps to reduce the soil erosion. Intercropping. Different crops are grown in alternate rows and are sown in different time to protect the soil from rainwash. Intercropping means when a piece of land, when we are going alternate different crops in alternate rows and are sown different to protect the soil. We are in a piece of land, we are growing the crops, making the alternate rows, and we are growing the different crops, sowing the different crops, which helps in the protection of the rainwash. Counter plugging. So this is the diagram given in the counter plugging. Plugging parallel to the counter of the hill slope. See, the plugging counters are being made in a hill slope to form natural barriers for water to flow down the slope. These act as a barrier. These things, these black area, if they are being made, they act as a barrier so that the water does not flow. If the water is coming from here, it's going to stuck over here only. Then the water again, it acts as a barrier. Water cannot move away from this slope. So that is a counter plugging. Shelter built. In the coastal and dry region, rows of trees are planted to check the wind movement to protect the soil cover. Shelter built. It is nicely done on the coastal region and dry region. Rows of trees are planted. See, in the coastal region, rows, if the trees are grown in a you can see in a row form. To check the wind movement. If the wind is coming, soil is going to move from the soil erosion going to take place. So the trees are grown on the belt form, in a row form. That check that helps in protection of the soil cover. Thank you, class.